Hello guys, welcome again to other video. This video is the weekly close for Bitcoin. So actually I posted I think 2 days ago one video, or yesterday, I cannot remember, about Bitcoin the weekly chart. Actually this video is very similar, but in the last video I missed something very important. Okay, let me explain. This is the weekly chart. Okay, so weekly chart and 5-day chart, because actually they are very important right now. 5-day chart, we are going to have the close in the next 12 hours. So I'm going to start with weekly chart first. Okay, as you can see here, we have this obvious rejection here, here, and here. So this is not healthy for the price, of course. So of course, I said before, if $40,000 breaks, I was expecting $39,000, $38,000 acting as support. But any close in the next 12 hours like this, for me, is gonna be just a rejection, and we will see, of course, a small bounce in next week. But honestly, I am expecting actually more downside actually based on this close. The reason is simple. Bitcoin, finally we have a clear range between $42,000, $44,000 and $38,000, $39,000. We have this range. So now I know people, they are calling this accumulation phase. Honestly, I don't think so. The reason is because when I see the technicals, of course, weekly chart is looking like want to fire us a buy signal, yes, but we have to wait for confirmation. This is not confirmation. Confirmation is when it's yellow, and also you see the price. Of course, I will be bullish on this buy signal if Bitcoin close actually around $45,000, $46,000, and yes, from there, very good. For example, a good example is this one, right? You see, we have the previous buy signal here, and the second close was very healthy above the previous high. So here didn't happen. So that's why I am very skeptical about this buy signal. Potentially, I am looking for something like that happen in 2017, where we have this buy signal too, but Bitcoin actually, instead of bouncing, was just crashing. So I am expecting something like that based on the monthly. So now, the most important chart right now for me is the 5-day chart. Why? Because, well, as you can see here, we have a clear range between $40,000 and 44. I will say Bitcoin finally is getting ready to see the next move. Well, with this rejection and any close below the MA100, MA100 is not my, I mean, it's optional moving average for me. But think about this: Bitcoin in July 2021, you see, found support in this area, but looks like between 58, MA55 and MA21, here is, it could be any close like this, big warning. Why? Because every time when we see this kind of things, you will see other leg down testing the previous low around 35, 36. So that is my concern, because anytime when Bitcoin is testing this area, yeah, there is a probability finally we will see a break. Yeah. So I am not expecting, I hope so, I really hope so. I don't want to say I'm expecting Bitcoin breaking right now this month the range. I am speculating just something like this, more sideways. I will say this is healthy, maybe yes, but maybe Bitcoin must be here around maybe all on this summer, maybe. And finally, after that, we can start thinking Bitcoin is gonna break to the upside. Yeah. So, but any close below $40,000 right now, next week, I mean, in the next 12 hours, next week, I'm expecting another leg down, all the way down to maybe $34,000, $35,000 again, and maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, because my long-term target is actually $30,000. Yeah. From there, of course, I'm expecting a bounce, but that bounce is gonna be a sell. Yeah, because as I said before, I don't like predictions, but this is my speculation. This is ABC formation, usually based on wave theory, is a complex wave, as you can see here, sideways, and from there we will see the C. Yeah. So I posted a video 2 weeks ago about Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin was bullish, actually was correct. I mean, this bounce to the MA55, very good, but very disappointed. Why? Because as long Bitcoin is below here, I am not bullish. Actually, below all this region, not just the price, all this region. As long Bitcoin is below there, I am not bullish in the markets. And pay attention, because every time when Bitcoin is dumping, your favorite altcoins are doing testing the previous low, or they are doing new lows because they are in weekly reversal. So they are accumulating now cryptocurrencies. Be ready, because if I am right with this, you will be in red maybe 50-60% down this year, because you are using the ECA, right? So careful with that. Just manage your risk properly. And you're long-term investor, you're gonna hold for the next 5-10 years. I mean, don't bother. Maybe you will find, as long as it's not shitcoin, it's gonna be fine. So, but as I said, this area, the range is getting more small, as you can see here. Now it's just $4,000-$3,000 range, between $37,000 to $44,000. This is very, very small in weekly basis. Bitcoin is getting ready for a very, very big move. But in this time, the only bullish I think I saw in my system, of course, it was the buy signal in weekly chart here, this one. But based on the current price action, and also I think this is gonna be a fake out. And also, let me show you the 3-day chart. 3-day chart, this is auto rejection here, and also in the next candle we are gonna have the sell signal. So every time when we have these signals in, now we have sell signal in 1-day chart, 2-day chart, and now this one is gonna be the last one. So all the macro time frames are telling me Bitcoin is getting ready to drop. Yeah, so you are buying here, makes sense, yes, but I am defensive. I am very defensive, because I am still thinking this is not accumulation. This is not like this price action. No, this is more like auto distribution pattern like this. And from here, I really hope to be wrong, but if I am correct with this, my technicals, you will see a breakdown at least at $30,000 to $30,000. So yeah, I mean, just wait for the close. I want to wait for the close. Let me see, when is the close. Well, is in 2 days actually. 2 days we're gonna see the close. Any close below $41,000, 41, 42, so 41, $40,000 is gonna, we will get the confirmation in this weekly, 3-day sell signal. So let me explain something. In 1-day chart, this is not bullish anymore. I mean, for me, no, because we have this bear divergences here, between this point, and this point. And let me show you the price. We have this point, and this point. We have bear divergences here, and not just 1-day time frame. We have 2-day chart. We have the same signature here, as you can see here, and also 3-day chart. We have, let me see, we don't have it, but we have it in the OBB. As you can see here, this is our bear divergences from this point, and let me show you here the same signature here. You see, 2-day chart, same thing. As you can see here, OBB is even hiding better divergences here. So I am skeptical right now. I am defensive. So even if I know this is the area for buying, this time I am not buying. If I want to buy again, is because Bitcoin is gonna crash over $10,000 or even more from here. No. So well, that's it guys. So be careful with your investments, be careful with your technicals and your trades, because Bitcoin is, we are gonna see the break this month. We are gonna see the break. For now, as long $39,000, 38,000, this area, same region as before, is holding, we have hope. Yes, of course, yes. But I am a trader, so I am not trading based on the emotions. So technically speaking, this area is the most important area for Bitcoin right now, and the second pivot is this area, right? So if Bitcoin breaks this area, okay, we are in a big trouble. Now the close for weekly is gonna close in 12 hours. It's simple, as I said. Now here, this close like this is just rejection. If you wanna see a healthy close, at least I was expecting Bitcoin closing about $42,000, but I think it's not gonna happen in 12 hours. I mean, I don't think so. And now in 4-hour chart, as you can see here, let me show you. Well, we have a buy signal, right? We have buy signal here. Yes. Okay. The problem with this buy signal here, technically speaking, Bitcoin is bouncing. I mean, the speculation is like this, yes, but look at this. This time the volume actually is not there. It's not there. people, or every time when Bitcoin is bouncing here, people are selling here. So we will have to wait. We will have to wait maybe more time, because I think we are, I mean, as long Bitcoin is not, how can I say this? It's very hard to be bullish, sorry. I know, technically speaking, is from this area here, okay, but just 4 hour chart, 24 hours trade, that's it. I am not trading weekends. I don't trade weekends. That's why very risky. I don't like to trade weekends, because usually in weekends the choppy market, you will see a choppy market. Now let me show you the one thing here, because I want to finish this video very soon. New chart. Okay, logarithmic scale. I want to show you something very interesting. I mean, it's a study. It's not an indicator. Let me index. Let me see if I can find it, because long time ago I don't use it. I was studying this chart long time ago, and it's very, very interesting. But let me show you. Let me see if I can find it. Where is this indicator? I cannot remember. Well, never mind. Next time, maybe in the live stream next week, I'm gonna show you this, because I have my other account, and in my other account I had this indicator. But honestly, now in my new account, I don't have this indicator. But well, never mind. So let me show you something very interesting here. It's the last thing I want to show you. Is the parabolic SAR. The parabolic SAR is not very, I mean, I don't use it in a very, very, like, as a main indicator, but in the long term, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's good. For example, here, if you bought here and you bought here, well, you hold enough, potentially you have your bottoms, right? As you can see here, every time when you have this, potentially you will see, of course, leg down, yes, but in general, in the long term, you will see this. So now we have this potential buy signal right now forming at this price. The question is, if this level $33,000 is taken, this is gonna be a fake out. So every time, in even a bear market here in 2017, we have here this potential buy signal here, but after that Bitcoin just rejected and tested this area, and after that a breakdown. So there is some hope for all the bulls out there, yes, because for first time in long time we have this buy signal, we have this buy, we have this one, and historically speaking, in weekly at least, is good. I mean, the win rate is not bad. So but this is not my main indicator. So as you can see here, Bitcoin tested this line, the top of the parabolic SAR, and now it's in the middle. Okay, the last example when I was doing my back testing yesterday is this area. You see, Bitcoin tested it here a little bit above here, another rejection, and that is the only signal we have. After that, Bitcoin tested this area, and after that you see a massive crash. So let's note this indicator. The really very important area to defend for Bitcoin is $30,000, $32,000, this area. If this area breaks, you will see sell off technically. I mean, other leg down like this, maybe, or maybe more sideways, but more like this, more like 2017, 2018, and you will see just the choppy market just in this area, very small here. But the bad thing for all the altcoins, when Bitcoin was doing this, all the altcoins, they were crashing every time they were crashing. So as I said, I think this month in March is gonna be very important for all the crypto market, because the range is getting very small between now 44, as I said before, and $38,000 right now. The last hope for bulls is 33, 32, around there. Any close below there, well, you will see more pain. Honestly, if you are asking me my bias or my projections, Based on my system, of course, these parabolics are, it's just one indicator. I wanted to show you in macro time frames, but based on my system, I am expecting Bitcoin is gonna break down. Actually, I am expecting next week we are gonna see this bounce, of course, because this is my critical support, yes, but I will just wait for my next short. The reason is simple. 4-hour chart, as you can see on volume balance here, very healthy, very strong, very beautiful uptrend, right? Yeah, 1 month of price action. Now destroy it. So every time when we have these signatures here, you will see a bounce here, but after that continuation. Yeah, so every time when you see this kind of things, you see very healthy uptrend here, well, in volume at least, and you see it was not fancy, no, very powerful, but $6,000 moved to the upside, and after that every time just reaction. And now the only thing is if I see Monday in the next 12 hours OBB crossing the zero line, yes, I'm gonna be I am pretty sure like the next bounce for Bitcoin, $42,000, maybe a little bit, 43 maximum, is gonna be the next sell. So be careful, because we have 1-day chart, 2-day chart, and also 3-day chart with the same signature. So Bitcoin is not doing good. And also the last thing I want to show you here is the USDT. USDT, remember, we are using this as a contract indicator. Bullish USDT, bearish Bitcoin, simple. So 3-day chart here. Okay, maybe this is like, okay, this is toppy, like maybe sideways, yes, but as you can see, the range is very simple, between 420 to 0.60. The range is very, very small. We are gonna see the break. Now, I am bullish, yes. Why? Because according to my system, when you see the squeeze testing the zero line here, as you can see here, and the price is still in range, because this is not crashing, in the next buy signal you will see a potential buy and breakout. So next week, this month I am expecting we will see finally the break of the range. So find the chart, very simple, very obvious accumulation in the highs. This is accumulation. So if I have to buy this, I will buy here in a spot. Why? Because I know this is gonna break to the upside according to this price action, without indicators, respecting very good, consolidating the highs. So very, very powerful. And I will set this, even with this signature here, as you can see here, technically speaking, from here is sideways or falling, right? So here is not falling. This is just a normal healthy correction in 5-day chart. This is just range, and this is to the upside. So that is a problem. I am bullish on USDT. Because I am bullish on this, I am not very bullish on Bitcoin. And also the 2-week chart, as you can see here, every time when you see this kind of absorption, so that means this is a very healthy and powerful uptrend. And remember, the last thing is this asset is in monthly process on the monthly breakout. So based on my technical analysis, to this month potentially we will see finally a new ATA for this asset, and that means Bitcoin is gonna break. It's gonna break, my friends. It'll happen. Yeah. So be very careful. Be very defensive. Honestly, I am very defensive for Bitcoin right now. I know. I was watching some people in my group, and they are sending me, hey, what is your opinion about this technical analysis? Or some YouTubers, some TikTokers. I am not very good trader, of course. I do not consider myself very good trader, but I have something like many of them they don't have. You know what? Most of them they started trading maybe 1 year or 2 maximum, but in my case, this year is gonna be 9 years trading. I am not the best trader, of course not, but I have something like they don't have, and you know what? Is experience. Because of that, I learned from the past. I repeat many mistakes here. I repeat many mistakes here, and I repeat many mistakes here. Of course, not in crypto, in stocks as well. So just I am sharing my experience with all of you, and the only thing I can tell you right now here is think about this. Bitcoin, instead of going up here, the real test is 38, 39 right now, this level. any close weekly chart below there, 37 in monthly, I mean, this is gonna be the first week, yes, any closing weekly like this, you will see finally this as rejection. So that's why Bitcoin is in a very, very critical area right now, very critical. And you ask me, I am thinking this is not the bottom. This is not the bottom. So please don't take it seriously. Even my technical analysis, you shouldn't take seriously any technical analysis or any recommendations from YouTubers. Okay, I mean, just as I said, I am sharing my own opinion on my technical analysis, as this is educational content. Okay, so do your own research and also your homework, because this is your homework, right? So just one question, and you use a little bit psychology of trading. I am asking you again. We have big conflict. We have a pandemic. Now we have a war. I'm asking you. When was the last time media was saying something bad about crypto? When? Serious question. You know when, exactly the date, what was the last time when I said something bad. I want to be very, very specific. Media, serious media, saying Bitcoin is a scam, cryptocurrencies are a scam, NFTs are a scam, metaverse are a scam. No, all of them, they are saying Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies are the future, right? So there are too many people here thinking in that way, and mostly all of them, they have zero or almost zero knowledge about what is market trading, and they are using something we call DCA in stock markets, and they say because they are thinking this is the bottom, I am gonna plan to hold maybe 3 or 4 years. I have very bad news for you, because you are doing this, in my humble opinion, you are doing that in the worst timing ever for me, in my personal opinion. Why? Because you are doing that in the highs. Let me show you. You are doing that in the highs. You wanna do it, you have to wait for a really bear market, because this is not a bear market, not yet in monthly, of course not. Weekly chart, we are in the bottom of the weekly chart, and Bitcoin is very close to reverse the trend. And if you see a crash 30-40% of Bitcoin right now, all your altcoins will crash even two or three times lower. So that's why I am defensive. I am very defensive, because I am sharing you just what I think. Of course, I can be wrong. Yes, that's why never listen what a YouTuber said. Never. Okay, never. So, but think about this. I ask you again. When was the last time where the market, the media, was saying Bitcoin it was garbage? The last time, personally, I heard about it, because I am doing this every day, was here. Since then, all the media, they are saying, and the Corona crash, of course, but that is in all the world. And from here, all the media, they are saying Bitcoin is the future, crypto is the future, adoption, institutions, grayscale, they are buying other 20,000 Bitcoins. Let me tell you, my friend, this grayscale, do you think they are buying here? Maybe they bought here, but this is a distribution pattern. They are selling you in the highs. And you know how I know this? They don't have to tell me. This is the volume of Bitcoin. Every time when Bitcoin is doing a new high, you can see they are just dumping. Of course, they cannot dump all the price at once, or all the money they have at once, because they will just crash. No, they are paying to the media or someone else to just keep people in FOMO. You can see these kind of examples in a very small example in the Discord groups. You can imagine all the coins, whatever you want. I don't know, your favorite altcoin. I invite you to post something bearish about your favorite altcoin. Something bearish. It's a scam, is whatever. It's something, is garbage, whatever. You can say whatever. And you will see how all the staff, all the admins of that group, they will block you, they will ban you, they will stop you, they will say something bad to you, and you will see one day you will not be there anymore. And if that happened to you, you will experiment something like I did many times. What? Their job is to keep you in FOMO. Now you can imagine this situation in a very big scale. Now they are saying, okay, this is the war, blah, blah, blah. Buy, right? Buy, because historically speaking, the wars are very good. Yes, but the situation is different right now, in my personal opinion. There are too many fishes right now here. If I will be the market maker, I will have the power to manipulate the markets. I will say, okay, every time Bitcoin is crashing, say, or this area, no, Bitcoin to 200, this is about psychology, okay? That's why it's very important. You wanna be successful in trading. You have to develop some skills, and also technical skills, of course, yes, but about emotions. I'm gonna ask you something. For example, here, all the fans of Luna. This is a very good example, Luna. Here, I was in their group, I think last week, and people said, let's buy here, because this is to the moon, right? Luna is to the moon, and Luna to $500. And you know what? I said last week here, never buy. But people, they are thinking this is to the moon, and you know what happened? What is gonna happen? Well, we have sell signal. When the ADX now is getting negative, so we have a massive pullback here. So, around 60, 70 maybe next week. So all the people who are here, who bought here, they will sell here in FOMO, in panic, because oh my god, what happened? And they will buy here, they will not buy here, and when this is going up again, they will try to buy again. This kind of people is like the people, market makers, they are looking for. That's why cryptocurrencies are the paradise for them. They can manipulate. They can do many things like in the stock market they cannot do. That is the problem. If you are thinking you are trading this, the cryptocurrencies like a stock, no, I mean, you will get wrecked. You can ask to all the YouTubers, they say, hey, I am using DCA. I bought a Cardano at $3, 2.5, because it's very cheap, right? It's very cheap. Now, Cardano is the next thing, right? Yeah, I remember. I cannot say the name of the YouTuber, but he said, I am using DCA. I bought 2.50, and I bought a 2, and I bought a 1.550. You see, to the moon. And now, fucking wrecked. That is the thing. Maybe you say, oh my god, again and again. Okay. After all, this is just educational content, okay? I am not financial advisor. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. And also, I am not trading, I am flat, just waiting for the close. But as I said, I am defensive. See you next time.